So I'm back on over at Popeyes to check out another version of their all-new Golden Barbecue Chicken Sandwich, and while the version I'm about to check out may be a little less crispy, I have a feeling it's still going to be just as delicious. That's right, everyone, so sit tight because up next I've got their all-new Blackened Golden Barbecue Chicken Sandwich. As always, I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Well, I think I'm going to be in for a little bit of a different experience with this one today, guys. I mean, this is not looking horrible, but at the same time, it's not exactly looking great either. But feast your eyes on what I've got here. Let me break this one on down for you fully before we get right into it. Okay, so here we go with the Blackened Golden Barbecue Chicken Sandwich here at Popeyes. And initially greeting us here, we've got their butter toasted brioche. Let me pop it and take a look underneath, and you're going to notice there's a fairly decent amount of golden barbecue sauce, which is essentially their all-new barbecue honey mustard combination. Very lovely situation there. But guys, it's on top of what's supposed to be a blackened chicken fillet that's fried without the breading, and that's definitely there. But look at the size of it. It's a little weird looking, and it doesn't really fill out this bun very much, which incidentally seems to be a little on the flat side. Let's lift it and take a look underneath, and you're going to notice we've got a couple of barrel cured pickles as normal and more of that golden barbecue sauce. But guys, it looks like the bun itself is kind of smashed down almost paper thin on the bottom, and the chicken is not filling out the bun. So it is what it is. This is what I've got here today. Let's just see if the flavor delivers on it. Guys, this is the all new blackened version of their golden barbecue chicken sandwich here at Popeyes. Let's peep out this flavor. Well, I decided to take this one out of the chicken sandwich diaper, and as you can see in the very bottom, guys, that bottom bun is paper thin practically. It is very, very soggy as well. There's plenty of sauce on here again, but the chicken is looking kind of strange. Let's just see if the flavor delivers. I mean, I know it's going to be tasty because it's Popeyes and I've had the blackened chicken before, but as you can see the bun, there is really not a lot of chicken here for what it is. $5.99, what are you going to do? Let's just get into it. Here we go. It's the blackened version of the golden barbecue chicken sandwich here at Popeyes. Let's peep this out. It's flavorful. I knew it would be. And the sauce is totally Chick-fil-A. I mean, come on, you already know. It just feels like I'm biting into a chicken tender, though. That's the only thing. So the white meat is decent. It's not super juicy. But as you can see, there is a lot of bun around it. But guys, that Chick-fil-A type sauce that they have over here is definitely a banging situation. That's what it reminds me of. And along with the pickles, a very nice combination of goodness. Just without the breading, but still decent for the flavor. So I was already expecting this one to be a little on the smaller side, considering there's no breading on this one here, but at least I expected also the fillet to be a little bit wider and kind of to fill out the bun just a little bit more as well. So as you can see, it looks decent from the top, but once you turn it this way, it is kind of a flat situation. So it does feel like I have just a large tender on the inside, so this is just the fillet that I have here today, but the flavor is decent. Let's just keep going in for a few more. I mean, it's flavorful, obviously, because of the sauce and what it is. It's just a little weird looking. Let's keep going. I do like the marinated goodness with the chicken itself. It's kind of like a flash fry. They have it marinated and they throw it into the fryer and it comes out pretty nice. And generally it seals in the juices pretty well, but the sauce is making up for the moisture end of this one here, being a little light on the chicken itself. But so far I'm loving the flavor. It's just kind of disintegrating in my hand as I'm holding it because I'm squeezing the sides as handles to kind of get this to go. So let's go for a few more bites. It's tasty, but again, kind of like a large tender on the inside of a brioche bun, but it is a buttered bun with that sauce, so I'm digging that along with the pickles. Let's keep going. Well, this is what I've got left here in the middle, guys. A nice block of white meat. So while it doesn't fill out the bun, the flavor is definitely on point. And naturally, when you pair it up with the pickles and, of course, that barbecue honey mustard action with this one here, it's a lovely situation. And as you can see, that bun is getting thinner and thinner as I get into this one. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, well, I expected the blackened chicken to be a little bit on the smaller side considering what it is because it doesn't have the breading. And while I did have a lot of fun checking out the original golden barbecue chicken sandwich recently, as you're probably seeing on the screen here right now, that was a lovely situation because of the size and the overall heartiness of it. This one obviously is depending more on the flavor really delivering, and naturally the size of the chicken would have helped to be just a little bit larger as well. So let's go for a couple more bites, but still I'm digging the experience. It's just a little strange to eat it like this. Really, it feels like a tender and I'm holding the sides of the bun like handles here. Let's just keep going in. Chicken's good though, not bad. You know, I think I could have benefited from one more pickle on this one considering the size of the chicken, but I do have one left actually right over there on the bottom. So that's going to be the final bite that I'm going to take before I wrap this review with the rating coming up next. But a lot of fun checking this one out naturally because I knew the flavor was going to be good. But with these blackened chicken fillets, you just don't know what you're going to get sometimes. That's the only thing. So a little light in the size department, but the flavor's delivering. Let's go for one more bite and we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. Well, let's go around the world with this one, guys. And as you can see, a small piece of chicken for this one here. And naturally, with the blackened chicken being what it is, you are getting definitely a healthier type of chicken sandwich, even though it's still fried. But at the same time, it's also less food because I don't have a large patty here in terms of the filet anyway. But it is what it is. I wish it was filled out just a little bit more. I'm having trouble keeping it together. But hey, what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Well, I'm just going to have to rate it accordingly because while the flavor is definitely on point, it absolutely does not look like it's advertised, unfortunately. And that's usually the case with fast food. Sometimes it's like that. But still, like I said, the flavor delivered, the overall satisfaction that I'm getting from that Chick-fil-A-like sauce, so to speak, is definitely a banging situation. So with everything you've seen and heard based upon my review of this one right now and also my initial impressions of this one, as the first time I'm trying it, at least this version with the sauce, I'm going to have to give the blackened golden barbecue chicken sandwich here at Popeyes just an okay 7.5 out of 10. Flavor-wise, it's there, but like I said, I wish the presentation was better. And again, sometimes it's a little bit of Russian roulette in terms of the size of the blackened filet you may get. When you get the crispy version of it, naturally, you're always going to be getting a very large piece of chicken. This is obviously lighter, but then again, it's lighter all around, appearance and size. It is what it is, like I said, but still, the flavor does deliver on it. All right, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the blackened golden barbecue chicken sandwich over here at Popeyes, at least based upon my version of it today. Did it look pretty decent to you? And if you actually get the regular chicken sandwich, which I'd venture to guess you most likely do over here at Popeyes, which do you actually like better? The regular crispy version or the blackened? What's your go-to? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Eye Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.